Hello everyone. How's it going? Sorry, I'm a tad late. It was taking me a while to get stuff set up today. How is everyone's Monday? Ozzy, no worries, buddy. Thanks for the look. Hope the uni prep's going well. So this is the first time I'm doing like a multicam setup like properly. So you can kind of see what I'm working on. I might have to move that a tad. Actually, no, does that matter? I guess you can still see what I'm working on. Maybe I'll twist it a little bit more so you can see more of the tracks. But yeah, so I'm doing my second 2-hour song stream. I've got to make a track in 2 hours, and the request I've had is for a Deftones style track, so I'll certainly be doing that. Oh, hey, cool, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I know you said you would. Welcome to Baseland if you've not been here before. I think you have. I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm going to be setting up now to start the 2-hour challenge. Maybe we'll go at 1:45, which is in 4 minutes. It's a rough time, but it's enough for me to try and... Ozzy! Ozzy, thank you so much for the host, buddy. Appreciate it, man. So, we're going to get live. So I'm going to have that really low as a bed of music, just so there is actually something going on whilst I'm recording. I'm more than happy to be here. How was the rest of your stream call? Sorry I couldn't hang... Well, I was lurking. I was lurking all the time that you were live, but I was at work and it was mental. So, does everyone like my Galaxy tape? Which is what's holding up my webcam right now. This one. Anyway, enough chat. Let's get on with it. So I literally finished stringing one of my basses before this, so we'll see how that goes. I've been playing around with a few ideas, kind of cheating, but I needed somewhere to start, so we'll go from there. So, tempo is the first thing. I think 80 is going to be too slow, I think, for a Deftones. It needs to slug along. But that's too fast, so maybe we'll go with 80 because that gives it its like sluggy feel. Maybe we go even lower than that. Maybe we go 70 beats per minute. Okay, that's too much. How fun is this, everyone? Watching me pick a tempo. We catch up a chat. Eating biscuits and playing Pokemon. Yep, she is. I got a fright because someone kept ringing the doorbell. Was that a parcel or was that like someone trolling you? Deftones I'm going in. I'm thinking it's somewhere between Around the Fur and Corny Khan, maybe. I don't want to work no more. You're still working. Hello, going to be super lurking because work stuff. So that's fine. Well, hopefully I can give you a nice soundtrack at work. So that sounds like a nice intro. So why don't we do that? Sorry guys, 2 seconds. I've just realised I've left my mic unmuted, which means you'll be hearing all my pick noise. And my computer is having a bit of a tiz, so let me sort that out. Right, back to it. Hey baby, you finally made it to one of my music streams. Voice is a bit quiet whilst I talk. Shall I boost it a bit more? How's that? Any better? Depends if people want to hear you talk. Do you want to hear me talk? I don't know. Is my voice nice on this? Hang on. Actually, Jess, I have a request. Can you bring down that spotlight you found? Because I need to light up my face because this is too dark at the moment. Thank you. Well, I did warn you my accent was nowhere near as nice as yours. Innocent Hook, welcome to Paceland. Hope you're doing well. You join me as I'm doing my 2-hour song stream. Song challenge. Tonight's challenge is to make a Deftones inspired song. It sort of sounds like a cross between Sex Tape meets Minerva. But I don't know how many people are actually as hardcore Deftones fans as I used to be. Don't listen to them much anymore. That works. I've got it down there because it was too much in front of me. I look like I'm telling ghost stories. Did Deftones just release new stuff? They did, and the new track is I really like it. Oms, not so much. Shit, I'm responding to chat loads and forgetting that I'm under the clock. Yeah, that sounds suitably Deftones, doesn't it? Starting to sound a bit more Deftonesy. You're still working, bro. Delirious, how's work going? Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Interested to see where this goes. Hopefully, how it's going to go in my head. Is anyone else boiling tonight as well? In the UK, obviously, not you American guys. I've got my hair up. It's back. It was all back here. Because it's just too fucking hot. around this time of year, it's getting cold here as well, but we've had like crazy hot weather recently. Connell likes pizza. That's a great name, and welcome to Baseland, my friend. G, if you're here, do you mind getting rid of that bot post, mate? So, quickly, guys, sorry, I was getting wrapped up in the thing. I'm just going to get rid of that bot comment because I think my mod is otherwise engaged at work right now. How's everyone doing? I know I've had 2 new people come in, so thank you for dropping by. Starting off with guitars tonight, and then I think I'll probably drill in the bass next, actually, and then move on to synth and drums. But yeah, how's everyone doing? This is going better than I was expecting. I wasn't quite sure how tonight was going to go, but it seems to be going all right, given the subject. Deftones. I can't get rid of that comment. I can't figure this out, so I will have to wait for G to get back. Never mind. On we go. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, it's getting there. I had a kind of an idea today whilst I was working of the kind of sort of vibe I was going for. Because Deftones is quite a wide sound to try and replicate. Okay, that definitely needs more reverb on it. You can never have too much reverb. Well, you can have too much reverb, but still. That's working a bit better. How are you, Em, anyway? You doing all right? Nearly half an hour gone already. Rage this weekend, completely sick the next day. Do you mean Rage? I partake in partay. Right, bass time, eh? Should we do some bass? I'm doing this the odd way round. Normally I would start with drums. But I feel like Deftones is so built on the guitar sound, I started there. So I think I'll whack in bass now just to get the vibe. It's sort of 50-50. When I'm doing a lot of bass stuff, mainly everything. A lot of the stuff I do on bass is all improvised, you know. So when I'm just here practicing and jamming away, it'll all be, you know. I'll start off with ideas and go from there and see what. These are super new strings, by the way. I literally just put them on today. So I normally I tend to just jam out ideas or form it as part of my practice. So you know, you don't just always sit here, because that kind of stuff gets boring very quickly. It's good to do that stuff, like sit here and literally for like half an hour to make sure my hands stay nice and fast. But I tend to have, every musician has like go-to things that they do when you first start warming up, and then you can develop ideas from there. That's kind of what I do, if that's interesting. some strings like to go out of tune, see? review of where we got to, shall we? And I'm going to have a bourbon. So I've not been talking much. It's kind of, let me know what you guys think. Do I need to talk more? Are you guys enjoying the music and just seeing how it's produced, or what? Okay, so I just found out in order for Jess to hit the affiliate, she needs to stream the next 2 days. So she's actually going to stream straight after me. Sorry, I forget how loud the music is. Hi, by the way, Amy. Okay. In order for Jess to hit affiliate, she needs to stream the next 2 days. So she's going to stream directly after me and tomorrow night as well. I realised I just had my mic muted for ages. That Dingwall bass sits so well in the mix, but you have to reduce it so low. Let me just see. Yeah, Pronk H. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I saw you got a Vegvisir tattoo. You've probably seen me already show it off. But, yeah, here it is. On my elbow. And now it looks like I'm pulling the dead inside face on my hand as well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. You joined me during my 2-hour song challenge. I normally do this on a Sunday, but I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm doing it tonight. I have 2 hours to make a piece of music, any genre, or, you know, themed on a band, and tonight it's Deftones. So That's where we're at. I'm just doing a bit of EQing and a bit of mixing, and then we're gonna get on to drums and synth as well. Seen a lot of people from overseas, for me, who think it has something to do with the Vikings. Hope you're not one of them. Well, no, actually, I'm not one of them. Most of my tattoos are actually to do with my heritage, linking back to the Anglo-Saxons. And doing a lot of research before I put any ink on my body, I know that that's been referenced all over the place, really. It's not just from the Viking era in Scandinavia. That's in a lot of places over here, and the reason why I got it was I got it at quite a dark time in my life, and obviously Vegvisir historic. Well, it depends which version you're looking at, but basically it stands for not losing your way as a compass, which I'm sure you know. So that's why I got it. But no, I didn't. I don't associate it with the Vikings at all. I'm trying to think what other ones I've got. I mean, for instance, I like to draw upon a lot of cultural influences, because myself and my wife, we identify, I guess you could say, as neo-pagans, but that's just the broad modern day term. For 100%, probably not before 16 AD. That's right, yeah. Very similar to the three circles as well. That's quite a popular one. But yes, so I've also got a passage on my arm, which is in. It's not Elder Fulak. It's a more modern form. Dark Times brings great tunes. Thanks, baby. Yeah, Jess is super close to affiliate, actually. Actually, whilst we're here, Pronk, and you're talking about this stuff, I actually find it really annoying that a lot of people are throwing around the term Viking these days, especially especially if we're talking back to not necessarily Vikings, just Nords or whoever it is, Druids, a symbol of all that kind of that era within some of the clans and things was based on, like, I feel like a lot of people are coining it as, I have a beard and I have a short back and sides, that means I'm a Viking. That's not what it means. It's about embodying there's different forms of stuff, as you probably know. Like I've studied Odinism. I actually identify as an animist, which is probably, I think that's where a lot of people say that's where the religion itself is formed from. But then again, I don't necessarily think that's the truth. I just think that's an older term. I've always got to explain my work as I research Vikings because no one understands I research Norsemen and Scandinavian history. Exactly. Dude, the amount of people I've spoken to saying, you can trace so-and-so thing back to the Scandinavians, or, when they first came up, like, a lot of people don't even know about that stuff. They just associate Vikings with the horns, which, as you will know, is wrong anyway. They didn't even wear horns on their freaking helmets. But back to my original point. I've gone on a bit of a tangent, guys. Sorry. It really annoys me that so many guys on Instagram are being like, Viking fit and Viking strong, and they've got, like, no hair. Like, in some of the clans, and especially some of the stuff that I've researched, like in Scotland, the longer your hair was, the more respected you were through your life experiences. So if you are trying to coin all these older terms and base your image on what you think a Viking or an Anglo-Saxon or whatever it is, why are you shaving your hair off all the time? No, that's really cool, man. So what do you do? Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. I'm glad you brought it up. I get really frustrated about that sort of stuff because people just throw it around as a term now and they don't even learn the history and whether or not it. I mean, if people oh, that's really. Hey, I've got someone from Iceland in my stream. That's the first, man. Welcome. Um, yeah, and I can see how that would get annoying and frustrating. It's when people are throwing that term around left, right, and centre, and they don't even research into it or know if it even has something to do with their lineage. Like, we're looking through into my family history and stuff, and we've traced part of it back to Orkney, which is an island in Scotland, which is right up north, which is allegedly, there's still a Viking longboat there. So I'm really intrigued to find out more about that, but I haven't been able to go because of COVID. So I'm really interested to get back up to Scotland and find out more about all that stuff. But no, this is really interesting, dude. You're the first person to come in that's actually, a researcher in the field, and not just commented on them. You've actually asked me about them. Why have you got those? Which is totally fair enough to do. And when the Belle, who was doing my tattoo, she practices hand poke traditional tattoo. She was researching all the different types of Vegvisir to make sure that we picked the right one. Because I didn't realise there were so many at first. It was really interesting. I'm gonna let Pronk take that question whilst I actually carry on. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of time. I'm halfway through. I've got an hour left. We've got guitars done. We've got bass done. So it's on to drums now. Which bear with me. It's a bit painstaking to get going. You'll see. Anyway. I genuinely thought I just completely frozen my project then, and I haven't hit save, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's try that again without crashing my computer. That would be a good idea. You'll see a lot of my cogs turning up here right now. Well, I'll catch up on chat. Sorry, I was just getting that first drum beat locked in. So as for every European culture getting invaded, and Christianity played a huge part. Which was a European culture as well. Yeah, very true. I can tell you that research in pre-Christianity Scandinavia is hard because you don't have a lot of direct resources for it. Yeah, which all the resources I've read about like animism and things is pretty much the same. Because there's no direct texts, and also with a lot of this the Scandinavian stuff as you're referencing, like the Viking culture, when they adopted Christianity, I imagine they probably burnt a lot of the older texts, right, with like the old gods in, because it was classed as heathenry or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine is that why that a lot of it was burnt, like, or you know, scrapped as soon as they adopted Christianity. Hey AK, how's it going, buddy? You doing all right? I'm a total idiot. I just copied all the symbols over and was like, hey, where's my bass and snare drum gone? Again, we only drive through today as we don't have hot water at the moment. I know, buddy. I saw Eli came and got a Starbucks for my friend Polly, who was having a bad day. But maybe we'll swing by tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Every other source is from countries who fought the Norsemen or traded with them, except for the runestones and findings. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm guessing a lot of the earlier stuff, was it found in France, or was it found more in like southern England and areas like that? As in like recordings of them. Not so much like their history, but like what they were like as a people. Yeah, it's going all right. We're on drums now, which is the the tricky fiddly bit, as you know. But it's starting to take shape, I think. Well, I mean, the guys in the chat might think it sounds terrible, but we will see at the end. How long have I got left? Oh shit, I've got 45 minutes. I better get a wiggle on with these drums. That's for sure. You think just keep it like that, right? Just cymbals and bass drum. But no, Pronk, thanks for stopping in, man, and thank you for all this information to chat. It's really interesting, dude. Yeah, I'm reading a book at the moment, actually, on it's called Medieval Graffiti, and it's about all the different symbols and signs that they found on English churches, which is really interesting. Like the earliest form of like tagging, you know. In what happened to my bass drum there? Don't want that. Is that right? Oh, that did work. That actually sounds better. Now it actually sounds like me playing drums in real life. I always get behind the kit of my actual drummer, who's got like a proper giant Mike Portnoy style kit, because he's ridiculously talented at drums, and I'll be there like, and he'll just be looking at me like this. But it's vice versa if he picks up the bass or the guitar. Bass is my primary instrument, as you guys know, but I do like to dabble on guitar. A little bit of layer in there with the hi-hat. I always forget to use the hi-hat as an actual form of layering. I haven't quite figured out how to do stuff like ghost notes on this software yet, because that's what gives you that actual... I personally play guitar with a weird technique, if I should call it that. Mate, no technique's weird. You got guys playing upside down, you got guys playing, you know, two-hand tapping chords, and that's all they do, not picking. You got freaking Toasted Abassi now just thumping the guitar instead of bass. I think it's fair game as long as you're doing what you want to do with your instrument and making the sounds you want to make. Then I think it's fair game. I mean, look at Les Claypool. You know, when he first came around, started playing bass, everyone was like, "You can't do it like that." But Primus wouldn't be Primus without Les Claypool. So. I heard that dodgy hit. Let's hear how this is shaping up, this chorus, shall we? Well, it's like pre-chorus into chorus. kind of working. It is kind of coming together now. My computer is boiling hot now. I usually play pretty much normal right hand guitar, and then so I swap the hand, so I play upside down and pick with the left instead of right. That's cool, man. It's like ambidextrous playing. That's actually probably a good thing to practice, actually. Oh, Pronk, welcome to Baseland, buddy. Thanks for the follow, dude. Mate, if I quantize this, is this going to frick it? See, 16th notes of my friend in this instance. Why did that go out of time? Oh no, the drummer's a bit drunk. Or I'm just terrible at programming drums. Okay, not sure if I said Eli's name right. Did mention about a previous... Sorry, dude, I didn't see that. Yeah, Elias. It's actually Elias, but Eli's fine. The only reason for that is that I can fret faster and more accurate with my right hand, but can play better when fretting with my left hand. Interesting, dude. Yeah, that is really interesting. I think I started to experiment with a bunch of that stuff when I started doing a lot of two-hand tapping on bass and splitting it separately like that, thinking of it like a piano. Let's say as I've got a little mini one here. Yeah, and there's a few... Ooh. I completely forgot that the drums were coming through the keyboard there. Right, back to... Let's just copy that, because we are against the clock. I'm not trying to be necessarily super fancy tonight. I'm just trying to get the song done in time. Well, to a rough standard. Last week we actually did Doom as well. We did a Doom sounding track, which I'm going to post up in the Discord, the community Discord that we're in, cross of the streams. Let me just... Wait on, was there literally a double bass in there? 2 seconds, I will share the Discord link for you guys if you aren't in there already. I'll be sharing like the exports of this for you guys, if anyone wants to listen back to it. I'll pop it in there. But yeah, feel free to join. It's a good community space. We've got so many streamers in there now. It's lovely to see. Obviously the lovely M is one. Jess, my wife who's in chat, she's one of them. Delirious, if you're still here. Amy, if you're still here. Gareth, if you're still here. Like everyone. Everyone streams on there. It's a lovely little community, so feel free to come and stop by. Here they come out the shadows. You want to try have a good black metal song in like 1 hour? Whew. I mean, I could try that next week. I mean, I know how to mix them. Yeah, dude, I can give that a go. Why not? So, a little bit of background for you about me, just so you don't... I'm not just randomly trying this. So, outside of obviously the crazy year that it's been with COVID, I'm a touring musician. I play in 2 bands at the moment. One's an alternative folk band, and another one's a progressive metal. Progressive metal is my background. That's where my heart is. And things are growing with us. It's going really well. It's actually a project with my high school friends. And yeah, last year we went over and played the Azores in Portugal, played festivals there. We just put out our newest EP in April called Dante's Inferno, which is about the poem. But yeah, I was also in a band called Brutai for nearly 4 years, We're on a hiatus now, but we're sort of semi-permanent hiatus. But yeah, back then I did loads of touring with those guys. This is about 2 years ago. 2 years ago it ended. 2 years ago, a year ago it ended? I can't remember. We did Download, we did Bloodstock, we did Prog Power Europe. We did 3 UK tours. One was with Devil You Know, which is Howard Jones from Killswitch. That's his band. So we did a lot together, and I've got a lot to thank those guys for getting me all my experience that I've had. But now, obviously, with the weird times that we're in, I can't be out on the road with the guys touring and playing live shows because there's nowhere to play over here at the moment. And also my drummer works for the NHS. He's a porter. So he's literally been working flat out all the time. So music's just kind of gone off the radar for a while. So that's why I wanted to get back into streaming so I can do stuff like this. Write, keep my brain active with writing. That's why I do these song challenges. And then also on Saturdays I do like a chill stream where I'll play bass or guitar and have a webcam on my dog. I guess I'm sort of a variety streamer is probably the right term. Yeah, this is really reminding me of Sex Tape and Minerva. Haven't been to anything like live in months. Going crazy, dude. I feel your pain. I'm not just a performer, I'm a punter as well, so I love going to shows. Maybe I'll open up the Doom project as well towards the end so you can hear that, what we did last week. I think that's so we've got the, how long is that? It's a 3-minute track. 3-minute track, that's what we're doing today. So we've got this last little bit of drums to do. How long have I got left? Holy shit, I've got half an hour. So I'll come back to those drums. Let's layer in some synth. Be lurking boot. No worries, Amy. I will see you in a bit. I'll jump into your stream once I'm done. Let's give that a colour. Purple. No, green. We'll make the drums green. Right. Synth. A little bit of overlay. I'm not doing vocals because I've run out of. I don't have enough time, and I'm not that great with harmony, especially Deftones harmony. So let's add in another track. Hope you guys at least find these interesting, so you can see what I'm working on here. My rig's here, but obviously not being used at the moment. The 2-stack. You like these streams? Cool. I've seen a few other guys doing like how they actually, record the process of it and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, if this was a real song, for instance, Dante's Inferno, took a year to pull together a mix and master and everything. But these are just quick. Like, it's a challenge. So I'm thinking analog first. I'm glad you enjoy them, Delirious. Why does that die out after? Didn't I? Kind of works underneath the intro. kind of hits. Unexpectedly, it's all coming together. Let's just edit this because I've missed a note. It needs to come in right away. Now, I won't quantize that because if you quantize it, it's going to move it right exactly on the beat. But the way that that synth is working is it's got a fade time, so it's coming in an eighth afterwards. So I'm going to leave it slightly in forward. I enjoy the stream as well because I like to see how music is written in the first place, and maybe I can learn something from my own music. Absolutely, dude. I didn't. Yeah. If you got links, man, send it over. I'd love to hear it. Lockdown's been very kind to me, actually, having time to sit down and figure out Cubase properly. But I'm also going to be. I'm probably going to be venturing into FL Studio when I can afford it as well, because I really want to start making some like beat matched trance and stuff like that. Let's just do something for underneath this one. I only have lyrics I could share. Ain't got money for good recording that doesn't sound like early black metal. Which isn't the music I go for, yeah. Like that, you ever seen that YouTube video about the Valnut pedal? It's like a fake pedal, and the guy turns it on. He's got like a real rich guitar sound, and then he turns on the pedal, and it sounds like shit. And he's got a bass as well, and he's playing, and he turns the pedal on, and the bass disappears. And the drums sound like... Actually, let me just give the guys an example of what the drums would sound like. Delirious, this is more for you as an FYI. Let's do, I don't know, a no speaker simulation. What's that one look like? Oh my god. Yeah, the drums will sound something like that. Yeah. Right, another contact pad. We'll go for ethereal this time. I realise you guys can't actually see if I have it on that screen, so I'll move it over here. We don't want slow creeper, we want textures. Flickering shadow. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I think we just have that drone in underneath. Wait, what's the chord sequence again? Get in there. I actually still don't have a pedal for distorted guitar. I use a broken speaker for that effect. That's how bands like Lightning Bolt and stuff do that. They literally just play through broken speakers to get distortion, because that is all it is, really, isn't it? 10 minutes. 10 minutes left to finish these drums. Needs to have a swingy vibe. Oh, yeah. Blast beats, absolutely, man. As I say, when I finish this, I'll play you the one I did last week. That does have a blast beat in it. At this rate, the stream's going to be over before I finish with work. Well, oh shit, what have I done? I just feel bad that you're still working, Steph. Matoid Music, welcome to Baseland, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for the follow. Dude or dudette. I'm guessing dude, though. Matoid. I'm almost at the bottom of the pile, though, which means I'll actually be able to function tomorrow. Well, that's good. We need you functioning. And Pronk, I meant to be 9 to 5, and it's now 20 to 9. Yeah, that's a long day. Oh, that needs to be a quad there, I think. Little quad stab. Yeah, yeah, indeed, dude. What time is it in Iceland right now? Oh, that's pretty cool. Needs more toms. in time, please. That'll do. I think because I have 5 minutes left. It's not perfect, but it will do. Yeah, no, it's a good shout. Well, I'm nearly there. How many minutes have I got left? Shit, 3 minutes. It's an appropriate time for dubstep, because there is no other appropriate time for dubstep. Okay, one more last hit on the drums. I never leave enough time for like guitar overlays, which is annoying, but never mind. We just need a cymbal crash at the air there. That is... Oh, with a minute to spare, everyone. Let's have a listen, shall we? Woo, man. Oh, literally a minute to spare. I did it. I really didn't think I was gonna get this down. But let's have a listen to what we've done. Hey, Wolf, how's it going? I've literally just finished my 2-hour song challenge with a minute to spare. Let's have a listen. So this is the song that was themed on Deftones. 3-minute track in 2 hours. Quite happy with that. Does remind me of like Digital Bath, maybe. Sound card's crapping out. Hang on. My favourite bit. There we have it, guys. That's what I managed to do in 2 hours. Hey, Beer Jesus, I'm loving the name, man, and I'm loving that you're a Black Death and thrash metal promoter. Welcome, my friend. I love promoters because I do lots of touring. Well, I do when there's no COVID around. Now you need to do the vocals. That's what basically Deftones is, right? Really breathy. I don't have the right mic for that. Maybe I should start doing vocals on these. I don't know if I'd fit that into 2 hours. But yeah, Beer Jesus, welcome, man. So this is a thing I do once a week. I do a 2-hour song challenge where I get suggested a genre or a band to theme it on, and I have 2 hours. 2 hours to make the song. So, do you guys want to hear it again? And then I'll play last week's for Pronk, and then we'll see where we're at. Do you want to hear it again, or should I play last week's? Maybe I'll just play last week's. Let's play last week's, and then I'll come back. So yeah, last week's, which was a Doom challenge. So I had to do Mick Gordon style Doom vibes. See, was the name of the project I called it. I'll just let everything load up for a second. Yeah, Beer Jesus, if you're not on Crossing the Streams Discord, feel free to use that link and join, man. It's a lovely community we're building on there. You got variety streamers, you got musicians like myself, you got artists, you got gamers. So I imagine this has got pretty gnarly guitars. I don't even remember what I did last week. Clearly I was mixing the guitar super MIDI right there. Anyway, this is the one I did last week, so let me know what you think. There you go. That was last week's, which was Doom, Mick Gordon inspired. I really crave my fave band right now. Don't ask me why. What's your fave band, Bronk? Beer Jesus, dude. Thanks again for stopping by, man. Making my playlist for tonight. Death, nice, man. I used to have one of their T-shirts. I think it got lost when we moved. There was a real subtle little bass synth going on. Anyway, yeah, that was last week's. So, let's just have another quick recap of this week's, of the Deftones one. I named the project Deftones. Beer Jesus, welcome to Baseland, buddy. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Yeah, normally I do this song challenge on a Sunday, which is 2 p.m. UK time. I don't know what that is in your respective area. And then on Saturdays, I do a kind of chill stream, like ambient bass, stuff like that with my doggo Cam set up, and just catch up. And then I also do on Thursdays, I do gaming. So at the moment I'm doing Destiny 2. Bit of Destiny 2, bit of For Honor now and again. But yeah, Beer, thank you so much for that, man. What we're going to do is we'll have one more listen through to the track we did tonight, the Deftones track. As I say, I'll make this available in the Discord. I'll do it tomorrow night, actually. I keep forgetting. I'll do last week's and this week's, and I'll put it on my SoundCloud for you guys, or maybe YouTube. And I'll post it in there. If you guys want it, or would listen to it, or use it, if you guys want to use it at all, you can. Like, it's royalty-free music I've just made, so... 2 seconds. So I just double checked. Jess, my other half, is really close to hitting affiliate. As in, she's hit her followers goal. She's hit a reoccurring numbers goal. She just needs to stream tonight and tomorrow, and that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen through to the Deftones style track one more. And then when we're done, we'll go raid Jess. So, guys, Pronk, Beer Jesus, everyone who's followed tonight, please stick around, and we'll go show Jess some love, because I know she's tired and she's decided to crack on and stream. So let's have one more listen of what we did tonight. I just realised what these drums are missing. If it's Deftones, a slight bit of reverb. Yep, guys, please, let's go show Jess some love. She's so close to affiliate, so let's get her there. And that was the 2-hour song stream. Number one of 2 this week, apparently, because that's... I missed Sunday, so now I've got to do Sunday as well as today, but that's fine. So, guys, actually, post in the Discord if you've got ideas for genres. I know Pronk's already requested black metal. I can certainly give that a go. But yeah. Let's go raid Jess, guys. Go show us some love.